Nuts. Fuck off! They went blacked all your fucking windows out. You'd be able to see what was coming. Sorry, just doing a mic check. This is configuration number 20,007 of my fucking microphone. Just for the record, this one. This one is the condenser mic. Somewhere above my right cheeky. That's cheekical. And a big problem I have is with contact noise, because I could use a boom and stick a mic right in front of my gob, but because I'm bearded like a man of some kind, the hair just keeps rubbing against the mic, and the bigger the windshield, the more chance of the hair bristling against it, and it makes a horrendous noise. After you, sir. You're in the right lane after all. Huh? No, he's not. He's not alright. Outside? Inside? Up the chuff there? Think I can get up the chuff here? Yeah, up the chuff. Oh, you like it, don't you? Oh, no lube. Not making any allowances, Mr. Blue Car. Good morning, everyone. You're not allowed to undertake people or pass them on a roundabout. He's legally allowed to knock me off, brought me over and reverse over me. No, wait, he's not. He just has to fucking live with it. What am I going to do when I find a space? I only open the throttle and spend some petrol money. No. Alright then, can resist. So, 3 fucking day weekend. Let's go over the plan. First of all, there'll be some masturbation involved, obviously. It's been a couple of years, so I'm expecting a couple of buckets. Booze, probably some booze involved. I keep telling myself I'm never going to drink again because drinking seriously affects my mood, and my mood is bad, and I cannot afford to take risks with my mood because I am a mental, dear old fucking Latvian Perno and all kinds of fucking crap, and then that turns nasty. Oh, cloudage. I haven't got any draft on the sleeves. Does that mean that I'm not going to get wet water up my sleeves? I don't know. Keep doing accents, I'm not very good at them. I should probably not do them if I'm no good. Or should I practice? Let's talk about Bring Bruce Lee. I think it might be Bruce Lee. I saw an advert for free Jeet Kune Do lesson. Jeet Kune Do, if you don't know though, is Bruce Lee's sort of fighting, not style really, but fighting philosophy. He followed Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee did a lot of training with other people, and Danny Santo carried on teaching Bruce Lee's stuff. Jeet Kune Do seems to have spread from there really. But Bruce Lee talked a lot about not limiting yourself and not saying this is my style and this is the stuff that I do. But inevitably, Bruce Lee was really fucking good at kicking people when they least expected it. Yes. And inevitably people want to learn that style and fight like Bruce Lee. So, I don't know. Is that a massive fucking oil slick? It is kind of like, I guess, there's a movement to learn Bruce Lee's style. What's your style? Ooh, he'll start. Nice, professionally done. There's a lot of crap talk about Bruce Lee, a lot of crap talked about martial arts in general. When I was a kid in the 70s, there was this image of the karate man. It was a rare and exotic, sort of semi-mystical figure who had superhuman powers. If you had a karate outfit, you could break houses with your face and punch down lampposts and things. Because Of course, people only got on TV doing karate if they had a gimmick, if they were like demolishing a house or something. I don't know why, but people only have in their mind this sort of superhuman karateka. And it's not so true anymore, because people have kids who go to karate, and it's quite a common thing now. But it was the case then. And now I think that image of the ultimate hardness has moved to MMA. And certainly kids on the internet, they will say of anybody involved in martial arts, over the last 5 minutes in the ring, MMA, MMA's the best fun. I just do MMA when I go up, and you don't do it, and he didn't do it. If that was any good, I'd do it in MMA. And MMA seems in people's minds we're taking on this legendary status, has taken it over from what we used to think of the karate guy in back in the 70s. Oh God, you're going to get me killed. Why are you going so fucking slowly? Why have you got a van in the first place? Look, there's nothing on the side of it. You don't need you could have left the van at home. You could have stayed in, figuring your wife's arsehole or something. Sorry, that was offensive. You could have given her a reach around by bumming. I don't know. Oh my God, you're going to get me killed. It's not safe to overtake, about to fucking hate you. See, I would have died there quite extensively. And you hear this all the time. Oh, if it's any good at doing MMA, don't do it in MMA because it's shit. Only MMA's any good. It's just patently ridiculous. It's just so stupid. I mean, Steven Seagal, I will grant you, is undoubtedly a complete tool. He's completely up his own arse, but he is an Aikido master. He does know what he's doing, and he does do some coaching and advisory work for MMA fighters. And people still say, no, fucking bollocks, he would last 5 minutes in the ring. Why ain't he fighting him? He's 70 fucking 8. He's a 78-year-old man who was never a prize fighter. It's just, I just don't get it. Why does it have to be one ultimate unique way? The thing is, see, Bas Rutten doesn't know this. Bas Rutten is a geezer. He is patently a geezer, and he's quite an amusing chap. So he's all over the media, talking his Bas Ruttenism, preaching his philosophy of life, and he's a fucking geezer. He is a total geezer. And in the ring with Bas Rutten, would Bruce Lee have won? Bruce Lee in his prime with Bas Rutten? Oh, yeah, I'd love to see it. I mean, Bruce Lee's like half the guy's weight. Probably less than that. In his weight category, Bruce Lee, I think, would fucking do really well. I don't think he would have done that because that wasn't his thing. He was into thinking about the martial art and developing it and making movies. That was his thing. Would he have beat Chuck Norris in the ring? Don't know. Don't think so. I don't think so. But does that mean that he doesn't have anything to offer the world and it's not interesting and Jeet Kune Do wasn't good and he wasn't physically a fantastic athlete? No, of course. He was an absolute gift to martial arts because people like Bas Rutten only exist as martial artists because of Bruce Lee. Because he inspired so many people. He added such class and flair to everything that he did. MMA is a sport and it has rules. And our friend in this conversation, Bas Rutten, has said, I can fight without rules as well. Because people have said stupid things to him like, oh yeah, you're only winning because you're in the ring and there's rules. In a street fight, that wouldn't apply. Well, no, and he makes a very good point that in a street fight, he's much more likely to hit you with a fucking chair than he is bounce your head off a fucking bollard than he is in the ring. And that is a perfectly valid observation. In a street fight, I would not fancy my chances with Bas Rutten in a street fight, or any given boxer, to be honest. He's a fucking geezer. I'm not picking on him because he's my boyfriend. I'm just saying he's vocal on the subject. So that's why he comes up in conversation. But why is it that people think that there isn't a world of martial arts beyond MMA. Why do people think that it isn't okay if somebody wants to do wushu and they want to learn these elaborate, complex, acrobatic forms with a spear? Well, I would like 5 minutes in a ring, right? Put your fucking spear down and get in the ring. Why? That's not what he's doing. Just doing something else, isn't he? Why does everything have to come down to whether you'd win MMA? And I can't help but notice that pretty much everybody commenting along these lines is not the reigning MMA champion. They just like MMA. It's just, oh, I've decided to back MMA and I've decided to say I like watching it, so it must be good. Oh, it's been grim. It dribbles. The breeze in my sleeves. And the other weird thing with people who love MMA and constantly masturbate to it is they just insist that mixed martial arts style, the grappling and jiu-jitsu combined with Muay Thai, which is basically sort of what you see in MMA with the most successful fighters, is the ultimate set of fighting techniques, and this is how you fight, and that's the only thing that could possibly work on the street. Now, on the street, right, boxer won't stand a chance because he can't kick. The fuck are you talking about? Someone who spent the last 5 years jogging and punching people in the face won't stand a chance in a street fight? Yeah, I'm fairly sure he'd be pretty much better than average. What's going to make the difference, one guy fighting another, is fighting experience and training and fitness. That's what's going to make the difference. And I think that's why a lot of more traditional martial arts, Chinese, Japanese or Korean or whatever, they come in for a lot of shit, because just like your average tennis player, Wimbledon's on and the wife wants to play and the kids want to play and you go play a couple of games of tennis a year, isn't a world-class tennis player and isn't going to beat a serious club player and isn't going to beat someone who's been in a training academy since they were 7. They would get absolutely creamed by those people. In the same way as that, a lot of people go to martial arts classes, judo or kung fu or whatever, and they go a couple of times a week or once a fortnight or something and talk to their mates and piss about and grapple a girl with big tits and then go home. Yeah, that's the level of training that they put in. There are no boxing clubs which let you do that. That's not the culture of boxing. And there are martial arts clubs where they train like boxers. It's a long story. Easy jiu-jitsu class, kickboxing, where a fight. And what you have to bear in mind is karate. This is a long queue, isn't it? Good morning, everyone. Bit worried about this bloke coming out from the vet here. Might have just cremated his dog, so could be emotional instability there. So anyway, vaguely. Oh god, I've got cock vibration. Ow, fuck. Oh, I hate this. Ah, fuck me. You're right, mate. I wasn't going to crash into you anyway. Oh, fucking helmet's vibrating like a motherfucker. Vaguely returning to the subject, yeah. Well, it's offered for a free Jeet Kune Do lesson, and obviously they want to suck me into paying for Jeet Kune Do lessons. But I've never done Jeet Kune Do, and I do want to be Bruce Lee when I grow up, so, you know, I'm not going over about that. Oh, fucking cock.